world. Vice of the one big gang still alongside Skrillex. Them for no. Ooh-wee. We must up the place, turn up the bass and make them all have fun.
Hey guys, what's going on today? And today I'll be doing the top 5 tips for Legendary Halo. I'm sick today, so if I start coughing and hacking or sniveling halfway through the video, that is why. But these tips can really help you, so if you put up with my cold, then these can really make your run through of Halo easier, and then you can show it off to your friends and just be like, yeah, I bet Halo 2 on Legendary. So it's a lot better than going in blind, and these can really, really help you. So let's go on to the video, and number 5, these are in no order. So tip number 5 is to use nuke combos if you are fighting against any sort of shielded enemies, or there are any sort of shielded enemies in the level at all. Nuke combos are when you have a plasma pistol with you and you overcharge the plasma pistol and then you shoot it at elite, and what that does is it completely takes down the elite's shields and you can finish it off with a headshot or two. So you have to do that like a burst or two. From right here I don't do it, but it's really a thing if you're like in cover. You really don't want to do it like up in close quarters because of how long it takes for the plasma pistol to overcharge. But if you don't use these, then elites will become complete like ammo consumers. Like you won't have any ammo. So this is a really good tip, and I always use this, and I think you should too. On to number 4. So tip number 4 is speedrunners' tricks are your friends. Some of them may be pretty hard, but then if you pull them off, they'll make your run through of the game so much easier. So this level that I'm playing right now, which is Quarantine Zone. This part is really, really annoying if you don't grab the ghost at the beginning and just fly right through it. And these ghosts are not supposed to spawn, so I did something wrong. But oh well, I still made it through. I got to the next part of the level, and 2 really good speedrunners I would recommend is Naked Eli and Mythic Tyrant. They are both really good speedrunners. On to number 3. So tip number 3 is to use the right weapons against the right types of enemies. This is Cortana in Halo 3 on Legendary, and I see people going through it and having a lot of trouble because they're not using the right weapons. They're using like the assault rifle against these guys. And I really don't find that the assault rifle works against the Flood. That's just me though. Find the right type of weapon for you. I find that melee weapons work a lot better against the Flood than any form of bullet kind of gun. And the shotgun works really good as well. So, for the Covenant, use any of the UNSC guns. They're the best. And the Needler is a pretty good one for any. And just go through and learn what weapons you like. On to number 3. So tip number 2 is to be stingy with your heavy ammo, or any heavy weapon that you get, but use it in the engagements it's meant for. So if you get a sniper rifle or a rocket launcher or a plasma caster, don't just keep it, but don't use it against just single grunts or elites. Well, elites not so much, but grunts, don't waste a heavy, like a rocket shot on a grunt. You just don't do that. That's not what it's meant for. The rocket is more meant for turrets, like vehicles, or just storming into a spot where there's like a ton of elites. And this is a tip that I don't see given very often, but it's still an important one. On to number 1. Know your shields. Your shields can be your best friend or your worst enemy. Know when to back off. Know what weapons, when they are against you, do the most damage. These things vary from game to game, so it can be pretty hard to know when to back off. And if you're going right from Halo 2 to Halo 3, it can be quite difficult to know when to back off. But just play and you'll get these, and this is quite possibly one of the most important ones. Know your shields. Be sure to know your health, how much damage you can take, and what weapons do the most damage. So thank you for watching, subscribe, and we'll see you later.